Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 with me, Get Daved. So, I just clicked a terminal. Looks like we can't do anything here. Keep someone in or keep others out. Right, the hand terminal I just looked at. Okay, the game wants us to look at the door first. I can handle that. Maybe I can't. Perhaps I am missing some critical detail? Private security systems activated. If I blow up that power conduit, will it disrupt the flow of energy to it? Let's try it. Normally that's just a command to help kill people in rooms, but if it is actually a conduit for power, also it's kind of weird that you can gas the training room. Like, why would they have that as an option? I would choose to practice in a different room. System still activated. Well, I guess we could just lock ourselves up in the arena over there. Could also try going back to the Jektar. And a sudden asymmetry found. Oh, I see. That room wasn't in fact connected. Well, I'm going to contemplate this off camera. Alright, welcome back everybody. So,
need to get out of here before Visquis executes me.
I guess this happens when we walk back to the to the feeding pit? I don't know, I guess that makes sense. Alright, Atten, who's currently bonded with his remote. No one. Atten doesn't need a third party member. Don't you know who I am? Well, I'd volunteer to bring Kreia, but I think she'll just be disappointed in everyone all the time, always. I think between Bao-Dur and Atten, they have pretty much all the key technical skills covered. HK-47 could be interesting, but I'm going to go with Visquis. Wow. I kind of forgot the detail that this was what was going on. Also, fun little fact, when Atten became a Jedi, he got a free level up out of that. The game does sort of have a party member experience level equalization pattern. So Atten's going to gain slightly fewer experience points than everybody else is for an average amount of time until the levels balance out. Actually, allow me to rephrase. It's independent of the number of experience points he has and more tied to the amount to get them all on the same level. Because he had a free one. It'll make sense eventually. They want to give dexterity to Bao-Dur. I'm not 100% sold on that. I'm going to go for Constitution on him, because getting Constitution to 16 enables some pretty cool plugins. feat, kind of the first interesting choice we can give Beodur. More toughness would allow him to tank. He also is an unarmed specialist. Basically, very few characters don't have the unarmed specialist trait in this game. I think T3M4 is not too good with his fighting with his limbs. Everybody else is alright. What to go for? Looks like Beodur is built mainly as a melee attacker, actually, so let's throw power attack in there just for diversity's sake. Stealth representing sort of the major gap in the skill set with everybody else. I'll make the safe bet of going with a buff for right now. Force Barrier is sort of free damage resistance, but only to melee. So yeah, we'll go with the Battle Meditation. Also, it seems like what I was saying about Atten was completely backwards before. The game does have an equalization formula. Looks like it's not applying in Atten's case, though, as he's the only one on level 13 and the others are much higher than him.
A weakness is revealed.
Now let's just check the weapon situation. Beodur's doing pretty good with his bare hands, so maybe I won't change that. Yeah, you know what? I'm fine with that. Atten, however, is not. We'll see if we can find him one slightly better option. The Force Pike, even, is going to be a slight upgrade. Vibro Double Blade. Sure, I'll go for it. Higher damage ceiling, and that's about it. Also, I'm going to switch to Vissus and put her on Jedi support. She doesn't have... Oh yeah, and she does have Force Body. That's fantastic.
Just say the word.
Plunder that corpse, Atten. Looks like we get to deal with pretty much every assassin ever born. Master.
What's going on?
Fantastic. Beodur actually has pretty boring level ups, all things considered. But he is a useful character. It's the problem that so much is tied to his skills. We've got good 2-weapon fighting on Vissus, and no weapon to go in both hands. I'll go for toughness, basically entirely on the assumption that it'll be a little while until we get a lightsaber. Because yeah, the rest of her build is really leaning towards giving her either 2 lightsabers or 1 double-ended one. She is going to be a killing machine.
I hear you.
Gonna check the journal. I'm not even really sure where they want us to go right now. I imagine we're gonna be trapped in this sector. We don't have a map, which is usually, this is kind of breaking the fourth wall of the game, but it's usually an indication that they've loaded an entirely different module. Like, the map looks the same, but it's essentially a copy-paste in a different file. A little insight into how BioWare codes their games, which has secretly stayed the same since pretty much Neverwinter Night, or even earlier than Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate. They've sort of used the same programming backbone. Good old Force Body, wreaking havoc on their minds.
Take him down.
Some good kick punching, Bowder. I've heard his punches have the power of kicks. No? There we go. You just needed some encouragement. No force jump. Considering the relative challenge of these guys, the rewards are fantastic. Remember when I only needed a humble 1,000 experience points? Why couldn't this have happened then? Droid Agrinium armor, I believe, is quite good, if memory serves. I might be getting it confused with some other alloy. My Star Wars chemistry is not the best. Oh dear. I hope Viscus does something horrible to all of you at the same time. There we go. You're living a waking nightmare.
Take him down.
Atten finally gets his level up, but he's still one behind. I was sure the game was going to equalize all of them. I'm sure someone in the comments section will explain the disparity. Could increase his critical threat range. Also, getting better regeneration would have some value for Atten. I'm gonna go for the hit points for now. I'm not relying on Critical Strike too much. I'm a little reluctant to do that, although Atten is a fantastic person to use that on. Because he's particularly hard to kill. Even if he lowers his defense, that nice fighting spirit attribute of his means that basically he can get away with, you know, having the tar beaten out of him better than a lot of other characters can. Alright, area mapped. We'll take the long way around. I was going to try looking down there, but it looks like we can't control the camera well enough. Or can we? We cannot. Well, so much for the scenic route, everybody. I'm not sure what we're going to find at the docks. I feel like this... I guess maybe we're going to the Tar?
Glad somebody arrived. Saves me the trouble of having to break out of here.
Hi.
Name's Mira. I've been watching you all stumble around this moon for a while, causing trouble. Now you've got Visquis's attention, and he's the last person you want to have watching you.
We better take care of that.
Ugh. I was taken down like an amateur. I've never been inside the Tar. They won't catch me the same way twice.
Well, yeah, they're all dead.
Visquis, but you won't take down Goto so easily. And now he's the one who has your friend. Well, we can deal with that once we're out of here and someplace safe.
Okay. Both much sooner, yet much later. Well, you're covering your bases. So, your mother and I are very upset with you right now. Not necessarily. Okay. To be honest, I've kind of forgotten. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, there is that. Squeezing of the refugee sector? There's no way you could have seen how these two things would be connected. Oh. He thinks we're, interesting. And you are no different. It's like the first thing I did. I didn't even stop to talk to people and find out what their motives are. I just started chopping people down. Well, it kind of worked, except I chopped down mostly humans. I guess... Okay. Okay. I don't recall ever interacting with him. It's failed like twice already. I bet they're loyal to Goto, not you. Yeah.
While the Jedi remains on Nar Shadaa, my eyes shall watch her.
No. Yeah, we knew that wasn't gonna work.
What an amusing Jedi specimen you are.
Really? Should have kept that electrical capacitance belt on. Oh yeah, Krea's got to do some meddling.
Awaken, beast.
Woke you up.
I have saved your life, beast. That makes it mine. Kneel. Because I need you to hunt, beast. This prey is something you have chased all your life. You are born and bred to it, like no predator before you.
I don't
No,
think so.
that you shall not do. You will not bring harm to the exile, and if you do, beast, I shall break you. The screams of your tribe of primitives, the scene of lying blinded with the Huntress's blaster at your skull, I shall make it so that is all you hear and see for the rest of your days.
Good old
Even
Kreia.
your madness will not save you if you bring harm to the exile. Know this. Oh, the life debts of your people, the life debt you have twisted with your hate, I felt it within you. I shall promise you this, beast. Unlike the red-maned huntress, as long as you are loyal, I shall never show you mercy. No pity. But most of all, I promise you an end to your debt. Hunt her, pursue her, kill her, and ending her life will end your debt to me. The pain will pass. I was able to heal some of the wounds, but the rest must remain. You will need that pain when you travel, and it will give you strength for the hunt to come.
Because there's no motivation to keep going like
I will
constant
tell you where you
agony.
must go. If you survive that place, then she will come to you. But first, I must prepare you for what is to come.
She's gonna zap him.
We took out Visquis, but Godo has her. And that means no bounty for me.
No, that means a motive for us to stay working together.
The only way to reach Goto is if we had a Jedi. But now, he's got your friend. He doesn't have anybody else he wants captured. He's got a cloaking device. He's the one that arranges the meetings on his ship, and until then, he can't be found. Trust me, if anyone knew how to track his ship, he'd have every bounty hunter and criminal on Nar Shadaa gunning for it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we can use math.
If you were hunting for Godo's yacht, your freighter would be flying blind. Well, unless it was one of Voga the Hutt's cargo ships. Then it would be snapped up by Godo pretty quick.
Seems like a kinda obvious plan.
Godo's been preying on Vaga's freighters for a while now. It's the reason Vaga's had to haul his bulk up here to Nar Shadaa from Nal Hutta. Even with all the traffic around Nar Shadaa, Godo seems to always know which ones are Voga's, and his ship just snaps them up.
You'd think there'd be an escort, or a bomb on board, or some sort of EMP. Or, you know, lots of soldiers on board. Or distracting freighters that have no valuable cargo inside. There's 5 plans.
Probably does it by tracking their transponder codes, but no one knows how he's getting.
Well, those can't be faked.
I guess. You'd need to get the codes first, then retrofit your ship so it had the right transponder signal. Problem is, Voga's shut down the droid warehouse. Until he can find out who's been leaking the codes. You'd have to be a droid to get in there.
Little rat.
Before I accept this, I must ask you how you acquired this particular droid. I see. There should be no problems then. Credits will be transferred to your account as usual.
That's some good background checking. I'm not quite sure how they're all sharing information.
Up to C7E3 for assignment.
But either way, we've got a nice little T3 segment, so that's always fun. I think I'm going to stop the recording here, but in the next video we'll continue the adventures of T3M4 with me, Get Daved.